So that's nice.
This'll work. We'll make this work. I'll
when you buy your undead spirit on Wish. No,
we are going to prove that necromancy and undead can be used for good, and that's all that matters. Whether you're
sure, like
or off.
You know, how many people do you want to kill? Like 3, 4?
It really depends on the day. I mean, I'd prefer to not kill any, but that's not how it goes a lot.
I don't know if that's the correct answer.
And now I'm with these guys, and they were a lot more violent than even my previous team in a lot of ways. So we'll figure that out as we go, I guess. You left, and you went to fight Blackwind, and we couldn't get in there with you. We were trapped outside of the sphere of influence, and we tried damn hard to get to you, but because y'all went as a separate team, we couldn't get to you, and then the next thing we knew, you were dead. So I'm a little upset that y'all went without us. I know we had moderately discussed it, but I didn't feel like it was in enough depth. And I don't know, was everyone on your team gunning to go there? It was dangerous. And I know that you made a sacrifice, but you were gone. And that was very hard to come to terms with.
I had to watch friends die too. And I'm sorry I put that on you.
And I just hug him. I'm crying.
Bring it in, bud.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage, and I am going to follow in the direction of Gilbetta, and I'm going to be like, I think we're leaving, because it's bad. We got Kathak. I have a small question.
Very well.
It takes 2 seconds. It's so important to me, though. Gilbetta, now that you're not arguing with Lilith, because I didn't want to be a part of that. Hi, I know you're in the water, right?
What's up?
Do crabs like to be pet? And a follow-up, can you bring me one? Because I'd love to pet one. And I realize this is one of the few opportunities I may have to pet a crab.
Oh. Look, fish. Okay, listen. Fish are like any other animal in that like they have their own. Shut up for 1 second. It's just like with everything else.
Can you go?
Don't assume.
Can you go ask a crab?
Consent.
Will you ask a crab for me, please? I just want to pet a crab.
I guess I'll use my tattoo to summon a fucking crab.
Thank you. It's been such a rough day. I just want to pet a crab.
So Gilbetta, like, activates her tattoo, summons a fucking crab to her, I guess.
My name is Clawford.
Clawford. All right, Clawford. Come on, we're gonna. And Gilbetta she's like here, and she like puts him on her back, and she climbs up the boat. And she's like, Penn, come here.
Can I have a knife?
Yeah, all right. I give him the knife.
Hey.
Just give him a little dagger.
What?
He's just holding a little dagger in his claw.
Did he come like that? Does he carry daggers with him?
Well, he does now.
Okay.
This is Clawford.
Oh my god.
You have permission to pet him.
Do I? Because he has a knife and I'm concerned.
Right. That's because if you try to eat him, he will stab you.
Why would I just... I don't want to eat you. I can't. Me saying that isn't going to help. Did you tell him I don't want to eat him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I told him. I also told him that if you tried, I would end you, so.
That, hey, you got to do what you got to do. All right, I'm going to pet him now if that's cool.
Joetta just kind of...
All right, slowly reaches down. And there's some petting, very gently. And I'm crying inside because I love it so much.
And he lowers the blade.
That's a happy thought.
You can be happy twice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 times more than you have been in this universe.
He's not wrong.
It's okay. So, how confident do you want to be on this date? And I hold up my bright pink bubble letter bad bitch t-shirt.
Oh.
Is this standard dress for a date? I am not.
It depends on the formality. Usually not, but somehow I think this might help you more.
All right, and am I? Who is the
You.
Who is the bad
You.
bitch?
You're
I am
the bad bitch.
Okay. Then I will introduce myself as such.
No.
Yes.
No.
I want you to roll up to this date and be like, I'm a bad bitch.
Can I? Is Penn like losing it too as he says this?
It's a little bit of both. I'm half serious, but he's going with it. So I'm like, you know what? This might just work. If he believes he's confident, maybe he'll be confident.
Let me try it out. Hello, I am Calazar Maldismith, and I am a bad bitch.
I love that energy.
I'm behind Penn going like this. I'm leaning towards Nobog like,
I have a feeling that's not how you start a date.
I haven't been on a lot of first dates, but I don't think that's how it goes.
No.
No.
We've got like Stillis Wright rises from her throne and gingerly holds out her colorful dress as she descends the stairs down, walking up to Penn.
He is rigid. You can feel he's uncomfortable.
The people 3 towns over can feel Penn's discomfort. And she walks up to you.
Mother.
Hello, my son. It is nice to see you return after such a long time and so little contact.
I am very sorry. My studies have kept me very busy.
Yes, I can tell that you must have been doing it diligently, as you sent me so few messages.
Very. I have a whole... And I kind of open my book and flip the pages. Thankful that I have a patron that just has pages of crap in it. And I'm just like, I've cataloged so many things, made so
Son,
many...
that book is empty.
Ooh, and I look down.
Only you can see the things that are written in that book.
Oh, I forgot to lift the enchantment. I don't want others. I'm sorry. You know how it is. Discovery is meant to be kept.
I can tell you must have been busy with all of your work, and I'm glad that you've made all of these new friends. Are they going to help you rule the kingdom when your time comes?
I have spoken with them on it. I'm making foreign relations in Faerun for the betterment of our people. We're making plans. And in the back of Awakened Mind, you can just hear like, oh my God, please, I'm lying. I'm lying. You know I'm lying.
I'm like, Penn, tell them no. You're part of our family.
No, yes, we absolutely want control of this kingdom.
This is a conversation for later. To her, I'm just like, I'm working on the details of how that will come to fruition. How is my dear sister?
Yes, Pensilla is still out on her crusade.
Crusades, those, yeah. What a staple of youth.
Yes, she writes me often, though. I receive many letters.
Oh. She has to write, so she hasn't managed to learn sending. I see. Well, we can't...
No, I guess she didn't go to that expensive magic school.
So
but we can go through all of this later. For now, let's celebrate your return with a feast. And then we can talk about your flippant disregard for your responsibilities later.
So her dad's sick. Should probably go see him, shouldn't I, before I eat food? I feel like that's important. I'm real worried about Dad.
And your uncle, Quillwright, steps forward. The king is too ill to receive guests. I am tending to him. As his condition improves, I will ensure that he speaks with you.
So glad we all share a brain link. I'm fine. We're fine. Thank you, Uncle. I'm glad to see you're doing well. You look pale as always.
As the sun rises and sets each day, I too shall persevere until my inevitable death.
Yep. And in Awakened Mind, you just replace somebody else say something. Anyone.
So what's up? I'm Gilbetta.
Oh, she's a cleric. This is my cleric friend. With Awakened Mind to just him, I will say, cousin, this is me. You can hear me in your head. This is part of who I am. This is who I chose to be, but I'm not a heretic in the way I believe that our kingdom likes to shed light on. I mean, look at these people, and I gesture over at Norbog and Lilith, and I'm sure they're doing something cute. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure they're probably doing something that's totally harmless.
They're both holding books upside down.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm doing some hot gossiping, and they said I'm just like, his cousin said that. What if I had to go say something like that? Lil's just trying to get trying to get it out of her system.
Braiding her hair to keep her in place so she can't run off in a rage.
Oh, that's a good cheat move.
Yep.
And I continue and I say, these are good people. And the longer I've known them, the more I've come to realize that. And I realized that a lot of the beliefs we hold here about what constitutes good people and those that we would call heretics, it's not as clear cut as they make it seem. I am not evil. I can tell you that with certainty. I am not an evil man. I use everything that I do, everything that I study for good. But I do and have studied the magic that affects life and death. And in complete honesty, it was your uncle, or my uncle, your father, who inspired that in me. And now he seems to be using that knowledge against me, and I don't know why. I'm not bad, but I might be a heretic by the standards here. And this is all an awakened mind.
As you say this to him in awakened mind, the unflappable smile that has been pinned to this man's face the entire time fades away. And he kind of hangs his head a little bit. And eventually it comes back up. Cousin. And he places his hand on his chest, speaks an incantation, and casts a spell on himself. Strike me.
Why? Do I recognize this spell? Is this what I think it is?
Strike me. And if there is evil in your heart, you will not be able to harm me.
I don't even want to. I'm crying a little bit. If this is what it takes to prove it to you, I'll do it, but I don't want to.
Do not worry, cousin. I will be fine either way. Ah, yes. It is clear. There is no evil in your heart. And you are not a formidable adversary.
Who? Oh, I love you. Oh, you're lucky I love you. Oh, I'm lucky I love you. I am seething. I'm so mad. Like, not only did my uncle come after us, he sent things after all of you. So I just approached this one at the bottom, and I really wanted to save this, but too bad. And I'm going to burn an ultimate charge.
What?
And I'm over there muttering, and I'm like, you wanted to make me out to be a monster. I'll show you a monster. And I am casting Undying Servitude with an ultimate charge behind it.
And what are you doing?
To raise a a cloud giant undead.
And I don't think this is going to serve a case very well. As your attorney, I'm advising against this as it's happening. I'm not actually trying to stop it, but Kashano very much.
It's just Kashano's like, this is devastating to my case. The flame on his sword has gone out. And he is dragging it at his side as he walks head low up to his cousin.
I'm still so angry. Your father did this. I know this.
And he wearily reaches up his gauntleted hands. And his big form places those hands on your shoulders. And he looks up into your eyes, and you can see his eyes welling with tears. He says, "Do you think I'm a fool, cousin? Do you think I can't see the things that are happening before my eyes? I don't know how to fix any of this, but I'm doing what I can. But if you continue down this path, I cannot follow you. You have to understand."
I don't know what to do anymore. And it's, man, all the energy's drained out. It was rage and now it's nothing. I am so tired of hiding what I do here, and I would kill anyone that did this, and I gesture over at everybody, bleeding out, including your father.
I know this. But there is so few family left. I do not have this other family that you do, and I have had to make do with the scraps we have here, cousin. Now that is not on you, I understand. But help me salvage what I can, please.
What would you have me do?
Trust in me. Trust in your friends. This creature did not ask for this. He is another pawn in whatever twisted game is being played against us. Let it go. I do not want to be your enemy, cousin, please.
And at that, Penn will turn around and make a gesture and let all the facsimile of life that was holding this thing aloft crumble. And I will turn back to my cousin, probably starting to tear up myself. I will let this go for now. I am coming for your father, cousin. And I need you to know that, and I gesture back behind me at what is now this pile of ash and bones or whatever, is part of who I am, and it always will be. But I will not and he just kind of leans in and kind of crumples against his cousin's chest. There's this moment of just kind of like...
And he holds you close to him. And he says, I know it is who you are. But there are better ways to do this. And I know that you know that. Because if you didn't, you could not have been able to harm me.
And he's reaching for a shot.
You're supposed to do it in moderation. I want you to remember this.
Well, but look, there's a mystery.
It's just his third, too.
Yeah, I'm fine. You're thinker than you drug camp. I'm fine.
What do you want to accomplish with me entering your dream?
I want to prove that this is like a dreamscape or a plane of dreams. I haven't read up much on this, but I've always been fascinated by it. And if that's what it is, then you should be able to enter it. And that's what it'll be.
Okay.
And I just like pour the shot, and I kind of miss my face at first. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. There.
Oh, boy. I catch Penn as he falls halfway to the ground and just gently set him down.
All right.
I have a question.
Of course.
So, Penn, in those discussions of the mind, were you calling out? Who were you specifically calling out to me? You did say Koshano, if I am correct in your wording before.
Yes, I'm sure I was. I wanted to make sure you were okay. He's lying. So you could do an insight, whatever, but he's not good. He's not good at lying. Yeah, but at what cost? And Penn probably bows up a little bit more on the side of Lilith. And he's staring daggers mainly at Norbog. We're protecting someone who literally is exactly the thing we stand against. When anyone ever would attack anyone from the keep for being different or for being anything specific, we stand against that, and we have no mercy about it. And yet now we put the people we care most about, your father, someone close to Lilith, Marcus Phoenix, one of the people closest to the keep, directly in the way between something that would hurt him. We should have left him in the streets and washed our hands of him. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
He kept me safe.
You're not human. He wants to get rid of us.
He came to help you just the same as he came to help me on that battlefield. If you think people are capable of changing or have good in them, then a trial is the fairest thing that you can ask for. A chance. A chance. You can still kill him at the end of this.
I seem to remember you blindly defending the person who more or less was single-handedly responsible for the original downfall of the keep. Somebody who consumed souls and beings. But you can't find some empathy for this individual?
No. That was family. This is not.
Wasn't your family?
You don't get to decide who my family is, Kashano. You don't make that decision for me. I'm sorry. If only for my rashness. I forget that there was a time that I stood up for someone who was in a different situation, but somewhat similar. I was the only one. For a while, at least. I believe people can change. I believe there is good in everyone. I just never wanted it to come down to putting any of us in danger for someone who actively sought to harm us in the past. And this is actually just an awakened mind, just an Orbog. And after hearing the stories of what you've been through, and knowing what I know, if anyone ever hated you for you and wanted you gone, I'd do anything I could to get in the way of that. I'd kill anyone. And in a moment, it felt like there was someone who absolutely would have done that to Kashano or I. And it felt like you were with them and not with us. And so I lost it a little bit. I felt very alone.
I understand, and I know you would kill anyone for me. Sometimes I don't want you to have to kill anyone, though. If you don't have to, and I don't think we have to. If I didn't see some optimism, I wouldn't let him come close to you or Kashano. But I know he helped me, and I know he helped all of us, even if nobody else remembers. And I think that's enough to take a chance.
And I'm right beside you.
And that was all an awakened mind, by the way, just you.
And I'm gonna try to hug her.
You can hug me. You don't even have to try. Like, Norbog sees you move and just big bugbear hug. We'll be okay. It's hard to not act rash sometimes. My gods, I know it is. I have to school it so many times. Because I don't have the privilege to be rash sometimes. So I know, and I can't blame you for it. And I'm glad you changed your mind. Thank you.
Of course. I'm thinking, like, if a hand model died and you made a handy out of them, you'd have an attractive stable hand. Hey.
I believe we have our jester.
Why do you have to make everything weird and gross?
Handy is not gross.
Yes.
Handy's adorable.
Yeah, no, he's gross.
That's so rude. I'm just holding him, like, tightly. Don't you listen to them.
Hi, undead hand. You're kind of gross by, like, living thing standards.
Okay.
I'm hitting up a bookshop. Yeah, that's what I thought.
She
You want to
likes-
come?
I don't know. Are you going to be nice to my hand?
No.
Then no, I don't want to go to the bookshop. Lilith, where are you going?
Stripper?
You know what? The bakery sounded real good.
Do you want to go to the bakery, Penn?
Let's go to the bakery.
How
An
do we feel
awakened
about
mind.
fondant?
I was about to say, yeah, a real baker sitting here being like, oh, it'll taste better with fondant. I have my
I
skepticism.
do have doubts about fondant.
Can we just call him out? Can we please? I don't like him, and I don't think he's right.
Lilith is like nodding her head. She's like, do this. Do this.
I bet we could find another baker if things
bet we-
go really wrong.
I bet we could.
Go for it.
Spit on your fondant.
Well, that was a bit
Sir.
drastic.
You fondant using on a cake and you don't like magic? Who are you?
Oh, it is true. Oh, you've called me out, sir. I am a failure in the eyes of my father. Oh, how I sought to reclaim his legacy, but it has not been the same since he's gone. Oh, you're right, this is full, this is awful. Let me try again. Please, wait here.
Dorbog, what? I don't know what's happening.
What did you do?
I don't know. I think I emotionally destroyed him.
I don't think we're emotionally. He didn't warn us about this.
I don't care, really. He was an asshole about magic, so fuck him. But also, I hope he feels better, I guess.
Maybe he'll have a cake breakthrough. A
Maybe it would be
breakthrough.
better with magic in it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have strippers?